Hey, Lea Louise here. I hope you're ready to get scrappy. I have some charm squares. Look at these beautiful colors and greens and teals and lavender, some purple. These are going to be gorgeous. So I have a bunch of them out already started. I couldn't wait for you. Sorry, I had to jump in and get started last night. And so I'm using charm squares, but I'm going to use scraps. So I'm getting all my scrap strips out that I have and some leftover fabrics that I can cut and use in the quilt as well, because I have some ideas about what I want to do with this. First, we're going to start with a charm. We'll put some pieces around it. We'll give it a bit of a border, and then we're going to lay it out. Do you recognize what this looks like? Oh my goodness, do you see it? This is one of the first disappearing 9-patch quilts you probably ever saw. Traditional pattern. And I love doing it this way with the strips. You can easily also make this with a 9-patch with all charm squares, but I wanted to go scrappy. I wanted to get lots of different fabrics in here, and this worked better for me. And I'm going to show you some easy ways that will make this go quickly. So let's go ahead and get started. Charm squares, one of the easiest things is to find some white fabric and either cut yourself a 42 charm squares or buy a white charm pack, and then you can alternate your blocks. And that's a very common way to make a charm square quilt. But I have a bit more in mind than that. Another option is to take a color that is sort of a light accent that you could use in the background, and this would work really well with everything. But again, this isn't scrappy. It'll be beautiful, and if you're looking for a baby quilt and finding either some pink or blue as your background, even the green, it would be gorgeous. So we're going scrappy. The first thing I'm going to do is cut my 2.5-inch strips, and I need to cut them at 5 inches. Now these are some leftover jelly rolls from another quilt, so I've had these tucked away, and these are going to work perfect with all those pretty purple and lavenders. And I think I have about 6 or 8 layers here, so I'm going to use my big cutter, and I'm just going to cut through this for all that I need. I need 2 per charm square. We're working with 42 charms, which means I'm going to need, 42 would be 84. So I'm going to cut through all these. Then the other thing I need are my 2.5-inch pieces. Now you can also cross cut your strips as well and just cut it at 2.5 inch. In my case, I just took a charm square and cut it both directions. And so I have these pieces here, and you can see what I did is I just took this, and this, and I cut them crosswise up and down, and now I have my 4. And so that goes right there, and this goes right here, and then the other one will go right there.